Hello everybody. I'm gonna start my video as I try to normally do by just getting to the point. You don't matter as much as when people don't think as much as you imagine about you, and that's perfectly okay, and you should be happy about that, not feel neglected or alone. Now let me get into detail about this. This comes a bit of as a shock at a certain point in life, just because initially, as children, as babies, we're hopefully raised by loving parents who always have the eyes on us and look at what we're doing and judge or review or guide us on what we did. And we start living with the wrong expectation that somebody will always remember what we did and judge us based on some action we took, something we said even some time ago. But this is done mostly only by your parents. And it will come a time, maybe when you're a teenager, just alone in your room at night after school, sitting in bed or looking out the window or whatever you'll be doing. Or you're a young adult, just late at night wandering the streets of the city, going back home after a party or meeting friends or whatever, and it's gonna come to you as an epiphany. Like, how big the world is, how many people live in it. You'll just see somebody walking by and you're gonna realize, like, man, maybe he has his own inner struggles and he's thinking that people judge him, whatever, but nobody actually does, or it's gonna come that time. And what happens? It's, for example, you're on the subway sitting on a chair next to another person, and that person the bus is coming. That person that's sitting next to you has in their mind, like, yeah, this girl is thinking that, wow, this jacket doesn't match with my pants and it's too tight and I didn't arrange it properly, or the shoes that I'm wearing are too old, or might think that you're judging them while you don't even notice them. And in your own head you're thinking, the other people in the subway are looking like at my hair, I didn't wash my hair today, it's a bit messy, I didn't comb it properly. And everybody's just seeing that and analyzing it. And each person they're sitting in the subway, if they're not on the phone or something like that, or sitting in the lift if you're taking the lift with them. Yeah, I guess it applies more in a lift because it's more of a private environment. If you're in a lift and somebody else comes inside the lift with you, you'll immediately think, okay, I'm sharing this small space with this person. For sure they're gonna somehow judge how I look, who I am, they're gonna think about me. And the other person is gonna do the same. Oh, I'm gonna go in the lift right now, there's somebody already in there, and they're gonna judge me, why am I going in the lift with them, why am I sharing this? But we are all in our own heads thinking how people judge us. But you see already here the point. We are all in our own heads thinking how other people judge us, but we don't judge them. We don't spend nights awake at home or moments reviewing, thinking what that colleague said at work in that meeting about how sales should be handled this quarter or whatever. Nobody thinks about that. If there was a reaction then at that point, that was it. The moment passed. Nobody's not going to even remember that. Except the person who said it. And they're gonna think about it even next year and the year after. In every meeting, they're gonna have a small trauma about it and think like, everybody still remembers what I said in that meeting. I need to be careful not to repeat it because they're all gonna keep track. But no, nobody does. So stop judging too much yourself about what you did or what you said, because in this huge world that we live in with billions of people, I don't know if we're going to get to 10 billion soon, nobody has time to think about what other people did. They're always analyzing what we did. You have the day to think, what did you do in school? What did you eat? What did you cook? What do you need to prepare for tomorrow? What do you need to prepare for this weekend? What did I do wrong? How can I improve it? You have no time to think about others and spend. Maybe it comes as a thought, what others did, but you won't overanalyze it as you analyze yourself. So just give yourself a break. Just say, yeah, that shit happened. I said that. I did that. It was awkward. It was wrong. People will forget it. So give yourself a break. Don't beat yourself over it and say, yeah, I can't go to that job anymore. I can't go to school anymore. Because everybody knows me as the guy that did that. I have a friend at work, for example. He works in sales. And he happened to start working just as soon as a company party was scheduled. So it was his first week. He worked like 2 days there as sales, and the company party was scheduled. He joined. He was an employee after all. Got drunk, but got super drunk, encouraged by the other people working there. And after he was so drunk, he had nothing else to drink, and he asked another guy, hey, is there anything else to drink? He's like, yeah, you know, the CEO has in his office some wines that he keeps there. Like, yeah, well, let's drink them. So they went to the CEO's office, they opened some bottles of wine, took pictures of themselves sitting in the CEO's chairs at the CEO's desk, drank some more, and they got caught there, like partying in that office. And what happened? They got called. I mean, the next day he didn't come into the office at all. He was so hungover, and he imagined, yeah, he's just gonna get fired or whatever. But what happened? He was just called by his manager, like, hey, the CEO told me you should learn to control yourself. You guys should practice some more self-control and be mindful of what you do. Because, yeah, that was whatever, not the best thing to do. And that was it. And this guy is now working at this company for, I think, 4 years and still going. And I don't know this story because everybody at work spoke about it. I know it because he told me the story. And others confirmed it for me. But nobody else thinks about, man, this is the guy that drank the CEO's wine. Just he thinks about it. He remembers it as, what the hell did I do? You get what I'm saying? So if something happens and you think it's the end of the world, it's not. People will forgive and forget. So you're the only one that needs to give yourself a break and take it easy. So, I don't know, is that it? Did I want to say something else about this topic? Yeah, I mean, don't think that people are not caring at all. I mean, if general people see somebody hurting, suffering, drowning in a car accident, of course everybody's going to come together and that community spirit is going to kick in and they're going to try and help him. At least somebody from a group, somebody from the street is going to try and help him. It's not like people don't care about other people, but people overanalyze what they do, not overanalyze what somebody else did. And yeah, see it as this shining light that it is. And you need to have this switch in your life, as I said initially, from when you're a baby at home with your parents since you're a young child. And what you do is actually being monitored, and it's actually being reviewed, and you're actually getting feedback on every action you did. Because those are your parents, and for them you're the greatest thing in their life. You are their greatest achievement, you as a child. So of course they focus all their attention on you. You'll do the same when you have children. But also prepare them that once they leave the family environment and what they did in school is not monitored at home, or yeah, they're basically their own. Ooh, big truck. Their own reviewers. People become their own worst enemy, unfortunately. So yeah, at least you try not to do that. You try to forgive yourself and forget the stupid things you did. Not forget, but learn from them, and yeah, don't kick yourself over it. Yeah. You're not important, and that's amazing. I hope you understand what that's supposed to mean. Anyway, love you all and stay healthy. Eat healthy, work out, and keep a healthy mind. I thought I was done, but I remembered I wanted to add something, not to seem misleading. So when I said you don't matter, so enjoy that. It doesn't mean you don't matter as a person on this planet, because all life on its own, it's immeasurably valuable. And you matter the most for your family, your loved ones. And you can make a positive change for all people around you. So don't think that what I said doesn't matter. I just meant you shouldn't be your own worst enemy. And if you find somebody in your life that overanalyzes what you did, and they over criticize and they always point out what you did wrong and laugh and make fun of it, that's a toxic person in your life, and you shouldn't really keep them part of your life. It can be even family, it can be a partner, it can be a co-worker. Try and break yourself from that relationship, because it's not a norm, and it's not normal. So I'll see what I'll try to add this addendum to the initial video. Maybe I'll put it just at the end or in the middle, or I don't know. So this guy drive around me twice now. I think he's looking for an address and he can't find it. GPSs are cool. That should help him. But the main point stands, which is the main point of every video. Love yourself so you can love others. Eat healthy, stay healthy, and keep a healthy mind. And yeah, don't forget you are loved.